G'day humans, Stead here. This is the new Sonos Play, the 2026 model. In this video, I'm going to take you through how the interchangeable battery system works. It's one of the new features that they're adding in this. It's a sustainability idea, but also a user-friendly idea, and it gives this product added legs and you as the consumer added protection on how long you're going to be able to get out of this device. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to take you into a demo that was showing me at an event that I was at earlier today, actually. So Sonos had the Australian media come and visit them in Sydney for an event, and in that event there was many things, and I'm going to put a couple of videos off showing what we got up to, and that included a demonstration of how the interchangeable battery works. So there's a 35 watt hour, I believe it is, battery within this Sonos Play, the new Sonos Play. It's going to give you 24 hours worth of battery life, which I think is really quite substantial for a portable speaker. It's going to sort you out, especially when it delivers this kind of sound. But the good news is, this time, if like rechargeable batteries, they have X amount of life cycles, they do die over time. Now, if the battery does go on your Sonos Play, and I think I need to say the word if, because I haven't personally had one die on me before, but if for some reason it does, you don't have to go out and buy a new device. It doesn't have to go into landfill. You can, from the Sonos site, buy a interchangeable battery that you can just insert into this device without impacting the waterproof nature. So basically, what happens is this base here, you can get a little kind of, the demonstration I had, he used his car keys, but I think a more elegant solution would be just to get like a little screwdriver, or something like that, just a little thin blade, get it under there, and you can lift this plastic, this kind of soft rubbery bottom off. This exposes the battery, which is held down by 2 screws. You can undo both those screws, and when you undo both of those screws, the battery literally just pops out. It's got a little loop on the back, a little fluoro green loop that you can just use to pull it out. It's really quite simple, very straightforward. You get your new one and you just reverse. And as you put it back in, the demonstration that you're looking at now, he just said, once you've kind of got it in, just make sure you run your finger around the outside, make sure it's nice and sealed, because this is an IP67 rated device, and obviously you want to retain that waterproof nature and dustproof nature so that you obviously don't damage the speaker.
Right, so these screws come out. So these are metal screws for sealing the base plate on for waterproofing. So IP67.
Yep.
These out by hand. I don't have a screwdriver on me, but we can all imagine.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, so we've got our screws. And then, battery just comes in like that. You buy the unit. It'll have kind of guide, drop her in, push that down, and then our base goes in. So just simply push that in, seal it.
So screws stay out?
No, screws go in. I don't.
Oh, you screw it back in before you put the base on. Yeah.
Screw it back together. So it's sealed. It's meant to be used. It's not a used or replaceable battery. It comes within the kit as spatula.
Okay, so it's just in case the battery goes dead sometime in the distant future.
Well, all rechargeable devices will lose a charge over time. So after 6-10 years, I don't know, it depends on how often you charge it.
Yeah.
It has cycles, right? So you say you have a certain number of charging cycles, eventually it will lose its ability to hold a charge, just like an electric car or your phone. And so when that does happen, you've got then the option there to swap it over, bring it back to full battery capacity, and continue using it without having to buy it.
Or have a spare if you go bush.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, look, you could. We don't recommend that. This is designed to be constantly removed and hot swapped.
Right. Okay, because you might sacrifice that 67.
Yeah. Rating.
Now, one of the things I said to them at the time during that demonstration was, I said, look, what if you're going away for a week camping or something? This is the type of situation where you could just buy a couple of spare batteries and have them charged, so you can just swap in and out if your speaker dies. And what I was told was that's not advisable. It's not something that you want to open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close all the time, because you may end up losing that IP67 rating. So it's not the type of thing that not designed for that purpose. It's simply designed so that when the battery comes to its end of life, its natural end of life, it doesn't necessarily mean the product comes to its end of life, which I think is a really good move. And I hope, I'm assuming the battery life is going to be as good on this as the rest of the build quality I've seen from Sonos before. My optimistic view on this is to hope that consumers look at that as just a really forward-thinking sustainability initiative, rather than looking at it as something like, well, they don't think their battery's going to last, because I don't think that's the mentality they're coming from. So I just do want to spell that out. That's my takeaway. But anyway, that's a quick rundown of how that battery works, if you were wondering.
But for those times when life does take you out of the home, you can take Play with you and you'll confidently have up to 24 hours of battery for whole day listening. And then when you return back home at the end of the day, it will automatically reconnect back to your Sonos system.
It's also designed for everyday carry. There's a built-in removable utility loop, which I've seen some of you play with. You can listen on the go with a durable IP67 rated waterproof design, and a built-in power bank to charge your phone.
This guy.
And just to rectify, it does have a built-in power bank, so you can charge other devices when you have it with you.
And underlying all of that is the sound experience that Sonos is known for. So Sonos Play delivers big stereo sound and deep bass for any space.
It's got 2 angled tweeters with waveguides for crisp high frequency response, and gives you also stereo separation. We've got 1 mid-woofer for faithful playback of mid vocal frequencies, and deep bass. We've got dual force cancelling passive radios as well, which allow deep bass within that small enclosure and minimise vibrations.
Yeah, and all of that results in 180-degree sound coverage that fills a room. So Sonos Play will be ideal for smaller groups, and then when you've got larger groups, you can group multiple speakers together to fill out those larger rooms.
It's built with sustainability in mind. It's got optimized power management, so it can stay on its dock at all times. And we've got a built-in replaceable battery that gives you a lifetime of listening. The replacement battery kit will be available on sonos.com, and it's incredibly simple to replace. You can have a closer look at that later. There is a sample passing around. We just removed that from this unit. It's so simple, even Nick could do it.
I did do that one.
You did.
I am embargoed on my review thoughts about the sound quality and what the experience is like using this device, so I won't be able to tell you anything more about it right now, but do keep an eye on the channel. It's not too long until I can tell you what I think about this device. All I say at this point is I'm quite impressed so far. All right, I'm Stead. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time, I'll check you later.